So, yo, what is good, my quick crypto family and my coin factory family? Let me know if I'm not live. If people are in the chat right now, my PC's bugging out a little bit. I apologize, but if we are live, which I hope we are, then welcome back once more to another daily live stream. Day 109 in a row, I believe, and things are going very, very strong. Kaspa is looking very, very good right now. I'm still not sure if I'm live right now. I can check actually. If I refresh my homepage. I apologize, it's a bit of a... Okay, I am live. Okay, good. I apologize, people. It's been a bit of a day. Just won a raffle. Buzzing right now. I'm going to buy some more Kaspa. Anyways, yo, what is good, my quick crypto family and my coin factory family. Thank you very much, Tony, for letting me know. Welcome back to another daily live stream. Right now, we got some absolutely massive news to cover today regarding Kaspa crypto. You know the deal. Kaspa right now is looking very, very good, up 4.83% on the daily time frame. Currently now valued at 15.39 cents. And we have a lot of listing news as always from imminent tier 1 speculation once more, but also KRC20 token listings, of course more Kraken news and all of that. And also another major announcement regarding the KII and smart contracts, which lead me to believe that, again, I don't want to be a moon boy, so again, not financial advice, do your own research, but I'm on the fence now, potentially believing that Crypto Galaxy's moon boy predictions of, $10 plus, there's a chance, because some of the announcements that were made, absolutely massive news. Huge news. So of course we'll get into that all in the stream. If you enjoyed these streams, again, be doing these daily, leave a like, share with your friends, and subscribe for more. What's up, Stephen King? Or Stephen King, welcome back to the stream, my man. Toggle Delay, what's up to you too, man? Welcome back to the stream. So, without further ado, we've got this post here, firstly from Kaspa Enthusiast. Here, of course, one of the first major announcements. The Kaspa community has done it again. The Kraken Pro post, where Kaspa is the sole and focus of the listing happening on the 19th of November, just 2 days away from now. This post got over 1 million views. That is a very major milestone. It is by far and away the biggest post on Kraken Pro's website ever. Absolutely huge. And furthermore, Coinbase has only 3 posts in its entire history with more reposts than the Kraken Pro announcement listing on Kaspa. Coin has 6.1 million followers. The Kraken Pro has only 39,000. This is the power of Kaspa. This is absolutely huge news. The power of Kaspa here is This is so big news. Again, it's that FOMO that we're going to need, also going to be that incentive for these other major tier 1 listings to jump on board and list Kaspa. The amount of FOMO and belief in Kaspa is absolutely insane. Over 1 million views, absolutely nuts, and I cannot wait to see where it goes from here. We've got this post here from Kaspa Door. Hey Binance, Coinbase, OKX. Have you seen Kraken's tweet about Kaspa listing? It popped 1 million views and still counting. This is in 3 days, by the way. In 3 days, over 1 million views, which is absolutely nuts. So just think about what happens if you get a Binance or Coinbase or OKX listing, how many views they would get. The belief in Kaspa is unfathomable, it's unrivaled. Kaspa is going to be a major top tier project, top 10 in the cycle, I like to believe, and much higher potentially in the future to be. Kaspa will be a top 3. In the future to be, Kaspa will be a top 3. I strongly believe in that. And we've got some more hints, if you will, of potential major tier 1 listings incoming. I think we'll see a new awesome hive Kaspa in the very near future. And, as the title says as well, we've got trillions in the next few weeks. We'll get into that post in a moment. But here we can see from Bruno Levis, is this Kaspa listing incoming? OKX put out a post saying soon with the eyes. Now, the reason why that's a big deal is because, once more, the Kraken Pro post, before Kraken Pro announced Kaspa listing, they put the eyes again. Again, it's speculation. Not financial advice, do your own research, but we know that OKX is a venture of the KEF, Kaxplex, and we know that they want to list Kaspa. What they are waiting for, the likes of OKX, Binance, maybe Coinbase as well, but Coinbase is a bit on the fence right now. They're waiting for the volume to be high for Kaspa. Right now, the Kaspa volume is at 145 million, not doing too badly. And of course, that Kraken post having over 1 million views, that will be a lot of FOMO, a lot of belief that there's going to be a lot of volume coming to Kaspa when Kraken lists the project. Very big deal. So yeah, this is actually huge news. And that's not all. We also got this post here from Kaspa Samurai here, where, it's in the ledger proof, if you will, but there's more speculation now that this number 2 wallet that we can see here, number 2 wallet here, this wallet here is Binance's, which, again, speculative, but I believe that there's a potential. I thought that was Kraken maybe, but again, Kraken's not as big as an exchange in comparison to Binance. Binance will need a lot more accumulation, a lot more holding of Kaspa to be able to list a project without any congestion and lack of supply, if you will. So this is most likely going to be Binance here. So apparently we've got proof here. This is the Binance wallet. The very first transaction of this wallet goes back to the time Binance listed Kaspa on market futures, and they've been quietly buying apparently and also manipulating the price on KuCoin, which again, speculative. But either way, we do know Binance are ready for Kaspa. That's confirmed from Rory O'Neill from the KRI. He confirmed that Binance integration with Kaspa is already complete. What they're waiting for, again, the KEF confirmed what they're waiting for, the likes of Binance, is bullish momentum for Kaspa, a reason to list Kaspa. And they can't do that based on total value, a lot TVL, so therefore they have to look towards the volume of Kaspa to see there's a lot of bullish momentum, a lot of adoption with Kaspa to have the incentive to want to list them. So again, with the Kraken listing, with what's happening right now, very, very big news. And we are seeing a lot more here regarding Kraken. Here from Goad. Goad has officially submitted an application to listing on Kraken. Very, very big news. Now we did have this post I showcased in my stream yesterday, this Medium post. Again, it was a very speculative Medium post. I had people in my community tell me that there was actually a lot of these KRC20 tokens that came out and denied that we have not confirmed we're listing on Kraken yet, because the post stated that we're going to see the like of Nacho and potentially 2 more KRC20 tokens being listed on Kraken very, very soon, following or the same day as Kaspa. That's not been confirmed by any of them so far. Nacho, again, is speculation, but apparently they've come out and said they haven't. That's not true right now. But Goad here, spread application. But then we have this post here from Conan. Again, this is a section of the Medium post here. 2 unknown token speculation anticipation. While Nacho is confirmed, apparently this is not true. So just take that into account. But either way, truth be told, these will come in soon time. So I'm not, whether it happens sooner or later, I'm not too bothered, because in soon time, these KRC20 tokens will be listed on the likes of Kraken and every other major tier 1 exchange. But it says here the identities of the other 2 tokens remain a mystery. But Conan here says what the chances is that the top dog and hero of Kaspa will be one of the other 2 listed on Kraken, alongside his big brother Nacho. So again, this is the official Conan of Kaspa. So again, that may be once more adding to that FOMO, that speculation that Conan will be one that is also Kraken very, very soon. Kraken listing Kaspa is a very big deal. I'm very confident that KRC20 tokens will follow soon in suit. And we can see right now, these tokens are now doing incredible. Kango up 69%, 4.5 million 24-hour trading volume. That's the most we've ever seen on any of these projects. And it's with Kango right now. Kango's got a lot of adoption. 2.3 thousand holders, $21 million market cap. One that's going to go much, much higher, I'm sure. Nacho, again, have a good run right now. 1.5 million 24-hour trading volume, $55 million market cap. Conan's up 7.5 with 1.5 million 24-hour trading volume. Bert doing amazing. All these memes are coming back to life once again. Popcat up almost 100%. It's a very, very big deal. And I think we're going to see them go much, much higher with the Kraken listing coming soon enough as well. It's a lot to look forward to. A lot to look forward to for these tokens. And we can see here, Nacho the Cat. Nacho the Cat is also on a mission. Utility and income streams are lined up nearing the end of development to help push Kaspa and KRC20 adoption. Our new white paper is loaded with alpha. I love finding bits of catnip in there. So again, the Nacho white paper will be coming out, or is already out there, so we can check that out, see a lot of alpha, which is very, very cool to see. But again, Nacho for me is going to be one of the biggest KRC20 projects in this space. I do believe it'll be over a $1 billion market cap. I still don't hold any of them, and that is a massive, L on my behalf. I know it's an L, but I want, like I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, I actually won a raffle earlier, a little bit of $200. So I might just ape all of that into some of these meme tokens, get a little bit extra. I might just get into them right now, and again, looking very, very good right now. So that's very, very cool. But yeah, these memes are doing very, very well. May see a correction, but again, with where Kaspa is destined to go, these memes are going to go much higher in my personal belief. The good ones, at least, will go much, much higher. And this is proof of that matter. If we had Bitconomy, I saw someone put it in the chat, Kaspa on Bitconomy, that happened on the 15th, so 2 days ago. Bitconomy listed Kaspa. That's very, very good, because they've been listing a lot of KRC20 tokens. We can see here, Bert is coming out on the 19th, the same day as Kraken. So that'll be coming out in 2 days as well. But we're seeing Bert now on Bitconomy soon. Many, many other KRC20 tokens are on Bitconomy already. I think the likes of Kaspa Ghost, I believe Conan's on there as well. Again, I have to double check that. But we've got a lot of Bitconomies now be listing more and more projects, and Kaspa is one of them, which is great to see. Again, more adoption, more ways to get hold of Kaspa is always good. And of course, Kraken is just that upper echelon, of course. The tier 1s and many more will follow in suit. Good evening, Jake. We're back to the stream, my man. Yeah, 2 days Kraken, absolutely massive. Kaspa, I'm sure, is going to start running even more parabolic yet tomorrow. Right now, Kaspa had its massive run when the announcement was made on the 14th of November. Came down quite severely, but then actually finished only down 2% on the daily, and now we'd be seeing a gradual rise, which is what I suspected would happen in the price, up 11% right now in the past 2 days, up around 5.1%. We might see it go higher another day, and I think when Kraken actually lists Kaspa, we'll see Kaspa probably been in around this region here, and potentially we'll see a correction, followed by then a reversal, and Kaspa, I believe, will make a new all-time high by the end of November, especially considering other major announcements coming this month with crypto and Kaspa as well. So here, this is one Kango. This is one of the reasons why Kango is also going up so massive in price. Ascend EX is now listing, as I listed Kango yesterday, November 16th at 1 p.m. UTC, which is a very, very big deal. It's quite weird though, how Ascend does not actually list Kaspa yet. But we've seen the same thing with Bitconomy here. Bitconomy didn't list Kaspa first, they listed KL20 and then added Kaspa, so I'm sure we'll see Ascend add Kaspa very, very soon as well. But again, Kango right now, Kango's doing incredible. Like, that is doing a massive, I think again, mainly because Crypto Galaxy is the biggest like endorser of it, to my knowledge. But Kango, again, doing absolutely insane. The most volume I've seen from any token so far. So Kango's doing very, very well. And one question you've got to keep in mind, when people are, people are flooding Kaspa, you've got a post here saying, the worst community is Kaspa. Sure, these people are stuck up idiots who are delusional. They bought at the top of Kaspa. The chart looks bad and smart investors stay away from it. So I want to ask, what about this chart looks bad? Because I'll wait. And Kaspa is a DAG, and HBAR and XRP kill it. Kaspa is a total failure. Now, I won't knock XRP or HBAR because I hold XRP. I don't hold much. I do hold a little bit HBAR, but I understand both the use cases of HBAR and XRP and their use case in the financial economy. I think, personally, again, not financial advice, but I think Kaspa, when its adoption goes higher and higher, will be flipping and destroying the likes of HBAR and XRP. Maybe not destroying, but flipping them definitely. It'll become widely used because Kaspa has what the other projects don't have, which is true decentralization, and it has the scalability to match their speeds. It does. At least it does. If not soon, if not now, it will very, very soon. And this is a proof of the fact. He's saying smart investors should stay away from it. But smart investors stay away from Kaspa is a delusional thing to say, considering that the largest publicly traded company, Bitcoin mining company, Marathon, has been actively holding Kaspa since 2023, and they've been increasing the allocation time and time again. They added 21 million Kaspa in the last quarter. So evidently Kaspa can't be a bad project if Marathon are getting more and more into it. That's the problem with a lot of these HBAR XRP holders, which I've recognized again because I'm in the communities, I see them. They talk about how, obviously Bitcoin not scalable, which is obvious, but therefore they're the ones to flip Bitcoin. And they put down Bitcoin. Now, us in the community, we do acknowledge that Bitcoin's not scalable, but we don't put it down. We don't actually put down Bitcoin. We just say that Kaspa is the next step above Bitcoin, which of course they say as well, but you can't be a step above Bitcoin if you're still centralized, which they are centralized. With these tokens move with Kaspa, yes, I believe they most likely will. Right now we're seeing these tokens going parabolic right now leading up to the listing, and speculation that many other of these tokens will be listed on Kraken soon enough as well. And again, the growing FOMO that we're going to see more tier ones add Kaspa very, very soon, again, because we've seen such a high, like stupid amount of attraction and attention coming to this Kraken Pro. But it's not even on Kaspa yet. Once it's on Kaspa, you might see it even go up even higher. But we're seeing so much adoption, attention with Kraken Pro for listing Kaspa that this is going to be a massive sign, a signal to these likes of Binance and Coinbase and OKX and Upbit and even Crypto.com that Kaspa, you can't fade Kaspa. You shouldn't fade Kaspa. So I think we'll see these tokens go up right now. I think we'll go up higher and higher with Kaspa price going up as well. Right now, Kaspa is 59.8% undervalued, and I think we're going to see it go up much, much higher. In the days to follow, with Kraken coming very, very soon. Again, not financial advice, do your own research. Along with the listings, there will be a huge sell the news event. I completely agree. In my opinion, the price manipulation is still going on. We have been seeing that. Again, the speculation around MEXC. That MEXC is predominantly the main source of price manipulation for Kaspa, selling Kaspa. Again, that's what I've been reiterating. The likelihood is that we're going to see Kaspa has a massive pump, come down, is now rallying up. Kraken will list the project because now this was the rumor coming out, massive deal. They came down because obviously the price went up very, very quickly, and now we're in this buy the rumor here. Of course, it's coming out very, very big. Once Kraken lists it on the 19th, which is around here, we'll most likely see the price come back down. But after that, especially the volume's high, the FOMO could probably build again. That we've got the first tier one, many more will be following, hopefully by the end of the year. and now then start driving the price up higher and higher as well. I do believe personally, I've got financial advice again, that we'll see a new all-time high for Kaspa by the end of November. We'll have to wait and see where it goes from here though. But at the point now of cracking here, which is a sign that the bull market is here, Kaspa is now going to be a part of the bull market with a tier 1 and more coming. I don't think Kaspa will be going much lower. I'll be, again, could happen, but I'm be surprised if Kaspa goes below this zone again. Personally, I'd be quite surprised, but I think Kaspa is due for a massive rally. Again, where it's at 15 cents, I think Kaspa has a good chance to make a significant gain this cycle. I'm aiming minimum $2. But for me, I'm holding Kaspa for the long term. Of course, I'll take profits, but I'm holding Kaspa for the long term. So Kaspa is going to be, in the future, one that's going to be valued at thousands and thousands of dollars. Hence why I'm holding it long term. So that from this point onwards now, 15 cents, round up to 20 cents. That's a, let's just even say $1,000. That's a five. Oh God, maths failing me. That is a 500x from here. I think I did the maths right. No, I didn't. 5,000x from here. 5,000x from here. Yeah, a 5,000x from here. If I hold it to 1k, and I'm going to hold it much, much higher in my personal belief again. And the reason why I say that is mainly due to this post here. I'll get to this post in a moment, but this post here. I must tell you, we are working on most of these projects from 2050. So a lot of the projects coming to Kaspa, these ones here, they've been working, I've been working on them since 2015. Almost 10 years now, which is convenient because I've been hearing a lot of stuff. And if you've been in this space for a while, especially around the XRP space, who cover a lot of the big banking news, these big papers from these big institutions, hedge funds, stuff like that, they talk about the fact that they've been investing and looking into this technology for years, 10, 12 years, since the financial crash of 2008. So even longer than that sometimes. Look, maybe even longer, but Kaspa solved our issue of implementation. They've been looking at these projects for a very, very long time, and Kaspa came along in 2021 and solved all their issues they couldn't fix for themselves. They couldn't create an own block that came to Kaspa. So Kaspa has asked them, so are some of these ready to go and just waiting for ZK opcode implementation? KRI replies yes. So that is one reason, again, not financial advice, but one reason why I think that the excessive predictions we've heard from moon boys, or people who want to see Kaspa go really, really high, which I think is possible, I'm now on the side where it's actually more and more possible. Because again, the KRI has confirmed a lot of these projects, the stablecoin Gigawatt, the KRI Academy, Cash Union, Olive Chain, Warp Core, Asset Mint, KF Base 3D, Energy, like all these massive, massive projects coming to Kaspa, they have been working on them for at least, if not over 10 years, and they are completely ready. They just need the ZK opcodes, the smart contracts to come through before they can actually utilize them. So with smart contracts, which are going to be coming in summer 2025, 6 to 8 months from now, which is not far off, during the bull cycle, we'll be seeing all these projects, or most of these projects, or some of these projects start to actually be implemented through Kaspa. Meaning Kaspa is going to start getting into the space, the energy sector, which by 2030 is going to be a multiple trillion-dollar market. Which means Kaspa's use is going to go up high, and therefore Kaspa's price is going to go up higher as well, which means that these other projects right now that are being utilized in this space by institutions and other stuff, Kaspa's going to steal their liquidity as well. It's going to be making, Kaspa's product going to be making millions of dollars a month through revenue through their smart contract, and the KRI are going to send it so much higher. It's a very, very big deal. The KRI is my reason, and it should be the reason for everyone here why you should be holding Kaspa. What Kaspa is in itself is groundbreaking technology, and the KRI is going to send it to that next level. And the KRI have confirmed now that we're going to see some very, very big projects coming very, very soon for Kaspa next year. When I heard smart contracts, I was like, okay, very big news for Kaspa, and then the KRI will get involved pretty soon after that. They're going to be getting involved by summer 2025, therefore. I didn't think it'd come that soon. That is a very, very big deal. Because they have institutional partnerships. Their group, the DRI KRI group, is invite only. They handpick the institution they want a part of it. The biggest of the big. It's a very, very big deal. And we can see here this article. I won't go through the whole article here, but the article in summary of this L1, L2 design that Jonathan Sobolinski, our founder, Kaspa founder, made. Coin all-time high at Letty made a smart contract design for 10pps, explained an article covering this in a bit of a understanding for dummies. It's again not like choice of words, but people want to understand more in a kind of a very formatted sense. He puts it all here, right? And I'm going to link this again in my free Discord server, which is on the home screen. Right, it's on the screen right now. My YouTube homepage, in the description, also in the chat right now. And we'll be hearing this, and we talk about this here, but it's just talking about just kind of giving the complete rundown of smart contract and 10pps, which 10pps are coming out in 4 months' time. Q1 2025 smart contract coming out a few months after that, And with this massive announcement with smart contracts at 10 bps, we'll see the KRI get more involved, actually using projects of Kaspa, and that's going to send its price so much higher. This cycle, again, is coming to the end of the cycle, or middle to latter half of the cycle. So again, the pump will be maybe not as high as people want it to be. You know, the Kaspa has come out a little bit late. I will agree, but this, I think, is going to cause a very significant pump for Kaspa at the latter half of the cycle, potentially much higher than we think. Potentially, not financial advice, but also means that then they'll have a whole bear cycle when all this stuff's getting built, of just building, a whole cycle of it. And following that, we'll see the price go so much higher as well. During that bear, it'll probably be one of the most volatile tokens again in the bear cycle, doing stuff similar to, it'll have a massive come down, I'm sure, as every token does from a bear cycle, but then it'll start doing this sort of rally again. I'm sure one of the first ones to do it, going higher quicker, because you have institutional adoption utilizing Kaspa from 2025 onwards. Literally next year, institutions are going to be utilizing Kaspa in the energy sector, in stablecoins, in commodities, in real estate, all these sort of markets that seemingly these projects are ready. Kaspa is going to be utilized for them very, very soon next year. That's how soon we are, but also how early we are of Kaspa. How close we are to seeing this explosion of adoption of Kaspa, and therefore why I'm holding Kaspa long term. The chance to make generational wealth with Kaspa is the reason why I hold it. Again, I'm not telling you to buy Kaspa. Do your own research. Please do your own research. This is why I hold Kaspa. For what's coming to Kaspa very, very soon. Absolutely groundbreaking things. And one thing to note as well is this post here from Shai, which is also a testament to Kaspa. This post is regarding Kaspa and its shortcomings regarding quantum computing, quantum brute forcing. Now, there's a post here from Smoke about how central banks allegedly have successfully completed quantum security experiment, which is a very, very big deal. The Bank of France and Monetary Authority of Singapore have demonstrated the ability to protect sensitive financial data from quantum computing, etc. is a major breakthrough, a huge breakthrough, which I'll get back to this article in just a moment, because what I want to cover here is a post from Shai, which effectively, this post from Shai is trying to say, okay, I'll go through a summary of this massive, there's a bit of a thread here. First thing he's trying to say is, be careful who you trust when they claim that they are quantum resistant, especially when it comes to hash functions, because most of them are misleading, or they're false, because it's borderline impossible to do that right now. For example, Kaspa uses the standard hash function, and it isn't immune to the threat. Kaspa's one of the best. So proof of work. He basically goes into here to talk about how Kaspa is very, very strong, of course, but it's not very secure yet, not powerful against quantum computing. The problem is quantum brute forcing. Regular computers solve puzzles to secure cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Kaspa. Quantum computers could potentially solve these puzzles much faster, potentially allowing them to steal coins. So there's two main threats. It's double spend attacking, so a quantum computer could try to spend the same coin twice, causing chaos in the network. The risk increases with the power of quantum computing, and faster block mining as well. So quantum computing is not, a major thing yet, but again, with the way the system's going, quantum computing can become much bigger and also cause more threats to proof of work projects, especially like Kaspa. The good news here is that it comes to Kaspa's hash rate. The hash rate is a very, very good sign. The higher the hash rate, the more secure a project is. So the partial solution right now is high hash rate. Of course, hash rate is going to go much, much higher, and Kaspa, as Shai mentions in this post here, are actively looking towards solving, actively researching into this issue, this quantum computing that poses a threat to proof of work comes like Kaspa. So hash rate is a good protection for now, offer some protection, but long-term solutions need to be found, and they're constantly actively researching into it. Obviously it's not easy to fix, but they're actively researching into this factor to find a way to protect themselves against quantum computing. So once more, Kaspa are just building time and time again, actually building more and more. And again, why I'm holding Kaspa. Kaspa, for all the listings coming through, which is very, very bullish. OKX incoming, seemingly Binance eager, or they've been accumulating more and more, potentially ready, because Kraken again has so much adoption with it, and it's not even out yet. KS20 is going more and more bullish, and more updates coming out very, very soon. Listings coming very, very soon. Marathon again increasing the allocation of Kaspa. KRI going to be actively using Kaspa with ZK Optical smart contracts in summer 2025, so very, very soon. The fact that, again, 10 bps smart contracts coming out next year, Q1 2025 and summer 2025, and also quantum computing as well. A very, very big deal, which is going to help Kaspa in its way of just solidifying itself in this system of crypto, becoming the most dominant project in this space. Right now, these projects are making a real name for them. Crypto is going parabolic, and thanks to institutional adoption. We can see here, cryptocurrency just saw its largest weekly inflows in history of more than $6 billion. That's nuts. And the best part is, there is more to come. Hedge funds will be investing more in crypto over the next few weeks. Nearly half, 47% of traditional hedge funds surveyed, that they plan to invest more capital by the end of 2024. So and hedge funds, they have trillions of capital, trillions and trillions of dollars. In the next few weeks, we've seen already record-breaking inflows in crypto. It's about to go so much higher because Gary again is going to be leaving very, very soon. SEC is going to be reformed, regulatory clarity will come out, and we'll see crypto go so much higher from here. That's why you're seeing assets like XRP rally because, again, institutional adoption, SEC is going to be reformed, so the lawsuit's going to be dropped. That's why you're seeing Bitcoin rally so quickly after the Trump election, now hovering at 90k quite comfortably. And I'm sure it's going to pick 100k coming to the end of the year. So we've got a month and a half till that. Kaspa's rallying because, again, you've got the Kraken coming in soon, and with a Kraken ETF, Kaspa ETF, with Grayscale coming, I'm sure, in the cycle, and with more major tier ones, with the KRI, with 10 BPS for smart contracts, all this sort of stuff, Kaspa has a good chance to make some really significant gains in the cycle, going much higher than we predict. Again, my predictions, not financial advice, my predictions, bearish is $2, $3, likely is 4, 5, 7 is my bullish one, and Moonboy is 10 and above. And with KRI, hopefully getting involved sooner than we think, latter half of the cycle, yes, but sooner than we think, that could help Kaspa reach that Moonboy status. This is a very, very big deal. And not to mention, again, KRC20 projects are going to help in Kaspa's adoption as well, because right now memes are all the hype, all the buzz. And they're going to help Kaspa out. They both complement each other. And the best part as well, with smart contracts coming out, these KRC20 tokens will become smart contracts. That's been confirmed from Nacho. Smart contracts will come out 2025. The Project Sparkle coming out, they'll come out, and these KRC20 tokens will become smart contracts. So that's only going to help them go much higher, because smart contracts on Kaspa will be revolutionary, will be groundbreaking, which will make these memes probably the most valuable memes in this space. Again, bit of a FOMO Moonboy Kaspa Maxi opinion there, but that's what I believe. Because we've seen how groundbreaking smart contracts will be for Kaspa. I mentioned this post so much, but it's a real eye-opener for how big smart contracts are going to be. This post here from Chris Kang, who's the Casplex co-founder here. Kaspa with ZK Opco smart contract will be the end game. The TLDR for all of this is the fact that a lot of these projects, like Ethereum, for example, they had to sacrifice their decentralized nature by adding L2 solutions, becoming centralized so they can be scalable. Kaspa, because it's got 10 BPS and it'll be much faster soon enough, they haven't got to sacrifice that. They can still be decentralized. And here we can see a lot of these L2 solutions who are now centralized, who have problems. They will not want to change that because they already generate income ranging from hundreds of thousands to millions of dollars a month. They already make so much money. But Kaspa will be able to compete with them, if not surpass them, and be decentralized. So it'll be able to take all this liquidity from them, which also makes these KRC20 tokens also that much more valuable because they'll become smart contracts. Why hold Kaspa? For me, it's very, very simple for what we're going to see in this space. Absolutely groundbreaking stuff. And again, we've got something here from I've been told it's Caspiano. I think it's Caspiano. It looks like Caspiano here. I got an exciting announcement incoming on Monday, so tomorrow, 9 p.m. UTC, so 9 p.m. for me. The blockchain banter episode where we'll be sharing some big news. So I'm definitely going to be trying to tune in for that. I missed the last one. The last one was 2 hours long. But I'll be tuning in for that because I want to hear what exciting announcements they have. Potentially some major alpha. So I'll be covering that, not tomorrow's stream because it won't be out by then, but I'll cover it in Tuesday's stream, so make sure you tune in for that. And I'll be trying to tune in and listen to it on tomorrow at 9 p.m. as well. But again, huge news. And we've got this post here. I was let known about this from names being hidden right now in my server, which is respectful to him. But someone in my community, my free Discord server, again, shout out to the man who put this in. If you're listening right now, he put in this post here about how crypto blocks expands into Kaspa money. So we're seeing more institutions, more companies now expanding and starting to mine Kaspa, which is only going to make its hash rate go so much higher in the future to come. Right now, it's had a weird just flatline. It's the first time I've seen that. It's been normally go up and down, so that's a weird sort of flatline here. But either way, hash rate going to go much higher. The adoption of the projects, again, I'm sure going to go much higher. Right now, it's 511,000, and we're seeing it growing more and more. We're seeing the adoption of projects coming in thick and fast. And we're seeing, again, more and more money, trillions about to flood into crypto. And we're in the bull cycle now, but we aren't even in 2025 when the bull cycle effectively officially starts. It's starting now. Bull cycle started now. That's why Bitcoin's at 90k. We're going to see so much more coming in the next few weeks. We've got 6 weeks to the end of this year, coming in before that. And then when Donald Trump takes power and you've got SEC reformed and regulatory clarity, you'll see it go so much higher. You'll see ETFs coming out thick and fast. You'll see Kaspa going parabolic with Binance incoming, sure. OKX, I'm sure, will come as well. Coinbase will probably be late, but Coinbase will come, I'm sure, as well. You see ETFs. You'll see the KRI get involved, 10 BPS smart contracts. That can potentially as well. Again, that one's a bit more unknown, but again, there's a lot incoming for Kaspa. A lot incoming for Kaspa. And again, as you mentioned, Kango team should be the listing team for Kaspa. They've accomplished so many listings in 1 month, and us here waiting for Wolfie. I mean, yeah, I completely agree, Arika. I like Kango's done incredible, and they have a lot of listings. They've only been out for 27 days, and they've got one of the most listings, I think, out of all the projects. They've got a very good team behind it. Kaspa's done a very good job of the listings. The problem they have, again, as Wolfie confirmed, is that they have a lot of regulatory challenges because the exchanges don't want to list projects because, again, because the SEC has been, stifling it and stopping them from listing. And because of Kaspa, again, these the difference as well that these are memes, so they can offer. I mean, this is pre-minted, sure, but again, they can offer some form of tokens if they wanted to, or offer to get onto these projects. I think Kango's done a very, very good job. I think Kaspa's going to do very, very well as well. And again, it's taken a long, long time, but with regulatory clarity coming through very soon, and with Kaspa's building again, what Kaspa's about to build, what Kaspa's about to come up for Kaspa, is a testament to how high Kaspa's going to go very, very soon. Very, very soon. And we need this sort of stuff as well. Crypto in general, because here we can see from what you good that the Pentagon's unable to account for $824 billion budget, failing its 7th consecutive financial audit, which is ridiculous. The Pentagon, for God's sake. That's why you need crypto. Because you won't be able to lose this stuff with crypto. Everything's tracked on chain. This would never happen. So again, why crypto is inevitable? Why Kaspa is inevitable? Because this is what crypto needs. This is what crypto needs. And we've got here, so this post from Smoke, as I mentioned earlier. So this is a breakthrough about how central banks have successfully completed quantum security experiment. Again, Shai says here, just be wary of anyone who says they have done it. At least they're proof of work, right? Central banks may very well have done that. But here we can see this breakthrough is critical for securing cross-border transactions, CBDCs, and financial systems against future cyber risks. This marks the start of widespread adoption of quantum-resistant encryption, ensuring the stability and trust needed in a rapidly evolving digital economy. Huge news for crypto in general, and proof of where this market's going to go. Proof that with crypto right now being at a $3.03 trillion market cap, it's about to reach much higher. I think we could. I mean, Brad Garlinghouse, Ripple CEO, stated, and with this post here, I'm inclined to believe it. He stated, Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO of Ripple, that a conservative prediction of his is we could see $5 trillion crypto market cap by the end of this year. Again, with it, that's a $2 trillion jump from here. That's quite excessive, I agree. But again, just look at how much money is about to flood into space with hedge funds coming in very, very soon, with the SEC being reformed. Look at all this sort of adoption coming in. It's a good chance of that. I do believe we'll see at least an $8 trillion market cap of crypto by the end of the cycle, and potentially much higher. Because we don't know how high crypto's going to go with this sort of adoption, with trillions flooding into the market. Truly revolutionary stuff, I like to believe, and Kaspa is one that's going to make history. It's already made history time and time again. This is proof of that again. 10 BPS, proof of history in the making. Smart contracts on proof of work, again, history in the making. Kaspa is literally changing the space for the better, and we'll see it, I'm sure, go much higher with the growth of adoption of Kaspa, development of Kaspa, and crypto in general. Kaspa is not stopping anytime soon. Why do you guys care about the manipulation? The more they manipulate, the more we can accumulate, and the more explosive the price will be once they are done, and the more FOMO will be high. You know what? I do agree, Toggle Delay. I do. As much as it's frustrating seeing manipulating the market, most people got in, probably around this stage here, I feel like. So they want the price to go up high. Everyone wants to make money, of course, but for people who, want to make as much as possible, I'm sure, yes, the more they keep the price low, we can see that opportunity to get into the project. I choose that opportunity. Every time we saw the price come down here, I was buying. I mean, I've been buying for a very, very long time, DCing every chance I get. And now with a raffle that I just won again, thankfully, I'll probably buy a little bit more, because I might as well. That's great for me. So we'll start seeing, I'm sure, the price go up higher and higher very soon. But if they keep the price low, then again, don't be emotional, be logical. Look at what I've showed you in the stream, and also do your own research. But look what I've showed you in the stream. Tier 1's incoming. Tier 1's incoming, KL20 going higher and higher. We're seeing Marathon now holding more Kaspa. We're seeing KRI getting involved next summer. We're seeing 10 BF smart contract again coming up next year. We're seeing all this sort of stuff Kaspa working on. Kaspa is destined to go much higher in the cycle. The lower the price goes, it doesn't mean the project's dead. This is also a testament the project is not dead. We've seen the holders continuously rise, the hash rate staying up high, this project is not dead. Far from it. You know, it's just not the adoption needs to take off, but it's coming soon. Again, Kaspa now has broken through the top 30 again. I think, again, I do strongly believe Kaspa will be a top 10 this cycle. It will be a top 10 this cycle. Now that it's getting the adoption it needs, I've given you a small glimpse into everything coming to Kaspa in this cycle. More listings, more tier 1 listings, definitely happening. My personal belief, again, not financial advice. We're seeing KS20 going more and more power bullet. We're seeing Marathon holding more bullish on Kaspa. We're seeing KRI actively going to be using these projects with Kaspa, these massive projects here, coming in 2025 next year. Smart contract, 10p, all this sort of stuff, coming in just a year's time. And not to mention, again, with Kaspa eventually being 100 BPS, and much, much better in the future. And when these projects properly take off and actually solidified in the spaces they're meant to be in, Kaspa's going to go so much higher. So yes, that's why I choose to accumulate Kaspa more and more every single day. Well, not every day, but actively wanting to buy more every chance I get the chance to, because again, these prices are extremely undervalued right now, extremely dirt cheap. Not financial advice, do your own research, but this is where I believe Kaspa's going to go. Kaspa community is so loud that they will drive the price so much in a full-blown bull market on their own. That doesn't even speak about the tech. Exactly. Kaspa's got one of the best communities in the space. People, of course, don't like that, which is why you have people like him saying they're the worst community, because, again, we're loud. Because same to the XRP community. They are loud. They are very, very loud XRP, and they have been a stable coin for a very, very long time. But thanks to, because Gary Gensler is allegedly stepping down very, very soon, we've seen this massive run for XRP of a 2x, over that 2x, 120% rise in the span of a week, because Gary Gensler will be leaving, which I'm happy about because I hold XRP. But every project's going to have some FOMO and moonboards, and it's really hard to get behind. But either way, where Kaspa's going to go, Kaspa is one of the, quote, worst in the space, because we truly have conviction in what we hold, we believe in what we hold, and believe it's going to go much, much higher. Anika, wow. Thank you very much for the $4.99 donation. Happy Sunday. Got Kango the same day it came out, doing amazing. I am over the moon for you, Anika, and everyone else who's in these tokens right now. Kango, again, doing fantastic right now. Again, big up to you and everyone else. That's a very, very big deal. So hopefully you become very rich this cycle. Kango's looking amazing. So yeah, congratulations to you. And hopefully it goes much, much higher. Kango, I think, and now where Kango's going, I think Kango's going to be one of the biggest tokens in the space as well, which is great to see. Again, thank you very much for the donation. Again, I can't say it enough, but thank you everyone for being in this space continuously. You know, we've got 116 viewers right now. That's one of the highest I've had. 26 likes. Again, if you enjoy these streams, again, leave a like, share, subscribe for more. We're only going to go higher from here. Kaspa's adoption is only going to go higher from here. We are going to be, people in this space right now, we're going to be known as the early investors, people who were the first comers to Kaspa. When Kaspa reaches $1, people are going to be here much, much more, and we're going to be saying, you here at $1, congratulations, you're here early. We were here at 15 cents. Some of us even 5 cents, some of us even 2 cents. You know, we are that 1%. Crypto right now, only 5% of the population in the world actually own crypto right now. We are part of the Kaspa crypto holders. So we're even smaller percentile of that. So we are, you know, again, we are the 5% of the population that own crypto and the 1% of the population that actually owns Kaspa, if less than that. We are, again, very, very early. King Kaiser, Kaspa's project is going up finally. Are you into the project now? I'm still not. I know. Call me an idiot. I'm definitely an idiot. I completely agree. I will be getting into it though very, very soon. Again, I've been saying it a lot, but I will now. Like, again, I have missed the dips. That is my own problem. But thankfully, again, I've got my holdings already. I've got my project already hold, and I'm doing very, very well. Of course, Kaspa's doing very well now. I hold my other project, my other memes have been making a lot of money, or recently been making a good amount of money through Solana memes as well, and be able to flip that profit a little bit into Kaspa as well, and other projects I choose to as well. But again, these are ones that these are going to be longer term holdings. I won't be flipping these Chaos 20 memes. I'll be ones like Natural, I'll be holding to 1 bill at least, if not higher. Kona, I'll be holding much, much higher as well, maybe 300 mil. Kango potentially as high as well, maybe 400 mil. Like, I'll be holding this a lot longer. So I'll be getting, again, as much as I didn't get in a Natural when it was at 30 million the other day, and much as that's a fumble in its sense, I'm holding it such long term that I'm still going to be making gains from it. I could have made more, but I'm still making gains from it, so I'm still going to be happy with the investment when I get in, and I will be getting in very, very soon. I'm sure these memes are about to pop with Kraken coming around the corner, and potentially these memes also being listed on Kraken, as well as Conan seems to be hinting at as well. But again, Nacho apparently has denied this claim. We'll have to wait and see what happens when Kraken lists it, and I'm sure the likes of OKX and Binance will be following in suit very soon, which again, even more bullish. Let's go Kango. Yeah, you know it. Let's go Kango. Let's go Kango. Indeed. Now that Binance is finally integrated with Kaspa, can we get listed this year? Good question. I think there's a good chance of it. It does, again, what the KF mentioned was that, Roy O'Neill, a key member of the KRI, probably the spokesperson, if you will, of the KRI, he confirmed that Binance integration of Kaspa is already done. He gave it a very small little scoop alpha there, which is, again, I actually missed it the first time around. It was because someone else in my community, my free Discord server, again, shout out to that man, who actually said, oh my god, he said this. I'm like, wait, really? I listened to it again. So he confirmed Binance integration of Kaspa is already done. And then we had the KEF confirm that there were some unfavorable requests from these major exchanges, which is that they want to see TVL and they want to see volume. Now, Kaspa hasn't got TVL because of what it is. It doesn't have total value locks. But if Kaspa has high volume, that will be the incentive needed for these major exchanges to list Kaspa. But what these exchanges will look for as well are other major exchanges that also list Kaspa. So right now, all we have is Bybit. And right now, the Bybit volume's not been the best because Kaspa's not had the adoption yet. Kaspa's been mainly around 40 million trading volume for the longest time. Now it's consistently above 100, 150 more so. We've seen it rise to 500 mil recently as well. 578 million volume, if not higher. And with Kraken listing, we'll see the volume, I'm sure, go much, much higher, especially on the day it launches, probably through outflows more than inflows, but we'll see a lot of volume. And if it stays that high, we'll be seeing more and more reasons for these major tier ones to want to list Kaspa because the volume's high, the adoption's there, and they want to continue with that bullish momentum. Can we say that the tier one exchanges are for Kaspa what the Bitcoin ETFs were for Bitcoin? Yes. You know what? I'm inclined to agree. Or the only reason why, to an extent, I don't fully agree because, again, ETFs are institutional adoption. We've seen Bitcoin with ETFs go from 15k to now 90k. Of course, it's been retail as well, but it's mainly been institutional inflows. Bitcoin from 15k to 90k, which is insane. A 6x in Bitcoin in the span of, a year? Or about 7-8 months? 9 months? Tier 1 listings are huge for Kaspa, and it will cause a lot of, a massive run for Kaspa, definitely. But tier 1s are mainly for retail. Of course, institutional will be involved a little bit, especially Coinbase's one. With Coinbase having now a Coin 50 index, which Kaspa's not a part of, but it will be a part of, I'm sure, very, very soon. But, tier 1s will be huge for Kaspa. The Grayscale ETF will be also massive for Kaspa, because if these institutions love Bitcoin, I'm sure, with also Marathon being a proof of that as well, I'm sure they'll also love Kaspa, because, again, Marathon have shareholders for the likes of these Wall Street, BlackRock, Jane Street, Vanguard. So, with that, we'll probably see a lot more, ETF inflow potentially with Kaspa as well. And that I'm sure will come in this cycle as well. Kango has been amazing for many exits in just one. Again, Rika, you're right. Kango has been doing incredible. Again, I think it's mainly because of Crypto Galaxy, who's been a big shiller of the project and he's one of the bigger Kaspa content creators. But again, Kango's done very, very well, and I will be getting into this project soon. Again, should have got into it earlier, but you live and you learn, right? Either way, I still think these projects are going much, much higher. So even though I'm not in yet, I'm not late. Especially if Kaspa takes off higher than I think, these projects are only going to go higher from here. When these projects become smart contracts in summer, they're probably going to go much, much higher. So again, I'm not bothered about not getting into it just yet. I might have fumbled, not getting as much of my investment, and not maximising, but I'm going to make a gain from it, I'm sure. I agree with ex-Patriots. Let's be ready for the sell news on Tuesday. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, the Tuesday when the listing comes out, as much as it'll be very, very big, we'll probably see a lot of outflow. People who got in at this bottom here, you have already, if you held the whole time, which of course it did come back down against, you might have sold at the top here, come back down. Or let's say more realistically, yeah. So let's say the Kraken news came out, we saw the price pump up, people got in around just at the day entry open, right? Right now you're up 20%, looking very, very good. I think we'll see Kaspa probably go around this region here. So a 30% rise following Kraken, potentially, maybe even higher. We'll have to wait and see. Once that happens, we'll probably see then the people who made their investment, people who are, trading or longing Kaspa, we'll see then it probably come down, maybe down to this zone here, maybe a little bit lower, one of these zones here. And then I think we'll see, again, the volume's high. And again, a lot of people are starting to change. People who do hold their crypto on exchanges, I recommend Tangent or Cold Storage, but you hold it on exchange, you'll probably see a lot of Americans flood to Kraken over the likes of Mexi especially and other ones. And you then start seeing, I'm sure, the price start rising. And I think by the end of November, you'll probably see, again, I want to believe, not financial wise, I think we'll see Kaspa at a new all-time high by the end of November. Because, again, November's been historically a very bullish month for Kaspa. Technically speaking, it already is bullish. November started here. And we're currently up 31%, 35% since November started. Last November, we saw Bybit listing, which caused Kaspa have a 3x in value from 5 to 15 cents. And the November before that, we saw Kaspa go from 0.1 cents to 1 cent, which saw another massive, massive rise. So yeah, November's been a very big month for Kaspa. Already bullish, but I think we've still got a lot higher highs to come, especially with the potential of trillions flooding in for hedge funds very, very soon, sending Bitcoin higher and therefore sending that money to Kaspa as well in due time. When the money trickles out of Bitcoin, I'm sure we'll see it going much, much higher. Fake pump happening with Kaspa potentially, but I think Kaspa is just preparing for another big for its run now. Kaspa's price kept correcting more and more because we had no tier ones, and people were uncertain about tier ones even coming at this point. They were flooding. Now we got tier ones, and we know, we are seeing a lot of signs more so now that other tier ones are eager. We've heard the KF and the likes of Roy O'Neill confirm these other major tier ones, likes of Binance, are ready for Kaspa. They just want to see the volume, so that is a big, big sign for the community to be like, okay, so they actually are almost ready, if not ready already. So we're just waiting to see, the adoption for Kaspa go higher and higher, and Kraken is going to be a catalyst for that, I hope and I believe and I'm sure of. So I think Kaspa's going to go much higher. We'll have to wait and see though. What are your views on Ginan the cat? Hearing a lot of hype on the link to Doge. I've not heard of Ginan. I've not actually heard of Ginan the cat. Ginan the cat, 23 million on market cap, very low. Is it new? Came out earlier this year, around August time. 6 million, 24-hour trading volume. I mean, for a meme, yeah, it looks as solid as any meme really does, I guess. You're hearing a lot of hype on the link to Doge, then that is a good. Right now, Elon Musk is just shitting the hell out of Doge, the actual Doge coin, and also the Doge meme coin that's out right now. The actual Doge that he's talked about a lot, of course, being this Doge chip. Also, there's a Doge coin, and the actual Doge that's on Radium, which is a Department of Government Efficiency, which he does talk about it quite a lot. Even made a post about it, which caused Doge to go up massive. Those who didn't see it. Well, I've told you now. If it does got connections to Doge, that could do quite well, but we'll have to wait and see. Again, that's the token right here. That's what to look at it. If you want to get into it, again, go through it. I'm not telling you to, not financial advice, but that's the token he's on about here, Ginan here. I've not heard about it, but I'll look into it a little bit more, my man, because again, there's always a good chance to get into some more memes. I'm already making decent money from memes right now, and I plan to hopefully talk about it a little bit more in the future. As a way to make more money in crypto, whether it be from actual assets, utility tokens or actual meme tokens, and hopefully we can then put some more profit into Kaspa. Kaspa destined to go much higher, I believe as well. Stephen King, Gary Gensler will be gone. Rumours of a new regulatory rules for SEC regarding crypto are likely to differentiate decentralized and centralized projects. Know what you hold bullish on Kaspa. Couldn't agree more. And with Kaspa being decentralized as well, when the smart contracts come out with the regulatory clarity, institutions that actually want to have decentralized projects, and a lot of them do want decentralization. They do. That's why KRI is also involved in Kaspa, because they want decentralization to handle these projects, so they can do these projects at scale without having protection against bad actors, more so being decentralized, but also having protection against government. So the other projects, I'm sure, want to also get involved with Kaspa being decentralized and scalable. And that'll also help Kaspa go up much higher as well. Again, Roy O'Neill told a financial institution that manages $20 to $40 trillion of customer assets yearly, and they do 95% of settlements on Ethereum right now, that if you switch to Kaspa, you'll send tens of millions of dollars just on the gas fees alone. Right now, Kaspa's making a real name for itself as one that will maybe in due time flip Ethereum. And I think it will, again, not anytime soon, maybe not this cycle, maybe not next cycle, but in the future, Kaspa will flip Ethereum, I believe. Ethereum is quickly being overshadowed by many other projects in this space. I still think I make good gains in the cycle. Again, it's Ethereum's number 2. But I think as regulatory clarity comes through soon enough, Ethereum and its shortcomings will be highlighted even more. When Kaspa adoption goes more and more, it will also highlight the shortcomings of any other project in this space and make that Kaspa go much higher as well. Taylor, I have a $2 target as well. I'm going to sell my bag and buy back in how low do you think it will go? Good question. It depends on the price action. And another one, it's tough to say, right? Because as much as we're hearing all this news about, obviously bull cycle, you'll see a correction, bear cycle comes in. There's a lot of talk about how this next bear cycle may not be one to predict, because again, with institutional adoption here, whereas Bitcoin historically will correct 70, 80, 85% following a bull cycle, we've now got institutions who are now involved. They may agree there's a bear cycle coming in, but they may not go down as severely as it does in the past. We can see here from when Bitcoin reached an all-time high of 69k, we saw Bitcoin come down 70, 80%. The previous all-time high you saw it can go from its value of 19k or so, about 83, 85%. With institutional adoption here, we may not see the correction be as severe as that. And with Kaspa also having smart contracts coming out of the latter half of the cycle, Kaspa's correction may not be as severe as 80% as well. It may only be potentially a 50% correction, maybe even 30. Maybe it doesn't correct at all. Again, we have to wait and see. My strategy right now is, again, it depends on the price of Kaspa, but my strategy right now is going to hold Kaspa, never sell anything until we've $1. $1, I'll probably sell maybe 10% of my holdings. Actually, not even that much, probably 5%, just take some profit, to have a little bit of a party at $1, you know, pop a champagne, pour a bit of bubbly, and then I'll take profits at $1, probably $1.50, $2. And then, again, let's say Kaspa is $5, I'll then take some at 3, then take some at 4, and then, again, time in the top is always impossible to do, but I'll be taking some where I believe the top will be for Kaspa, quote unquote, and I'll take out probably 70 to 80% of my total holdings of Kaspa around that point, and then I'll start DCAing at the, every time, if Kaspa goes up here, and you know, top here, I'll take here, 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 I'll probably take like close to the top, and it might even come down here, and I'll start taking here, or I'll take maybe 80% of my profit will come out here, so I might miss the top, but either way I take out, and then once it comes down, and then start taking out, I'll start DCAing, putting some of my capital back in, at this point here, this point here, this point here, this point here, to DCA back in, and you know, hold Kaspa long term. That's like that's my thought process of how I'm going to be getting into Kaspa and how I'm going to hold it long term. So I make some money, and even then I help maximize my gains as well. But of course, yes, not financial advice. That's not financial advice. What I'm doing personally. So again, the whole point of what I talk about in these streams, and also why I have my free Discord server, to build a community of people who want to understand more about the market, where we can see it going, and also hopefully from other projects as well as Kaspa, is just help develop your own trading strategies and help you find the information to find out what's happening with crypto and Kaspa as well. I provide everything I showcase in this stream on my Discord server, and also give you an understanding of where to look for the information as well. But do your own research, of course, and come on the server, man. Currently, right now, we've got 460 members, I think. Yeah, 460 members, and that's in 3 months. A massive growth, in my opinion, and we're going to go much higher. I'm very, very sure. Especially now, Kaspa's about to go parabolic. We'll see more people entering the streams, and more people want to get involved as well, which is very good to see. Expect meme madness on Kaspa even more. Expect meme more so than right now. But yeah, again, I think we'll see meme madness is going to be crazy in general. I think with Chaos 20 code, it's going to be even more parabolic again, because when they become smart contracts, it'll just do numbers. And Kaspa, again, is a unique project. Could the block technology brought Arch River to my Kaspa? Again, huge news that comes on this post here. So again, massive, massive deal. Many expect a 19 cents to be the price drop. What do you think? Potentially. I mean, right now, the zone, if you look at the levels of resistance for Kaspa right now, you got this green zone here, which is around 17 cents. We also do have another one, seemingly around this region right here, 17 to 18 cents. And then we've got another one around here at 19 cents. So these are the zones we see right now of resistance, so to speak, with Kaspa. So we could potentially see Kaspa, that would be one that Kaspa could rebound off and come back down and then start probably going up again. But I'll talk about where I think it's going to go, but ultimately I'm holding it such long term that this next week for Kaspa's price action is going to be hopefully very, very bullish. I don't particularly care, full disclosure, I don't care. Like Kaspa, the immediate price action of Kaspa, people want to know about it and I'll talk about it, but I'm holding Kaspa again for years to come. So what Kaspa does from 15 to 20 cents, you know, and a nice little pump there, another 30% pump or something like that. Yeah, 35% pump, cool. But if I'm holding it till $1,000, like, what do I care about a 35% pump, you know? But I think it's a possibility, yes. We'll see Kaspa maybe tomorrow have a very big rally up to 19 cents. And Kraken listing, we'll see it go a little bit higher and then start coming down. And then it'll start, again, if Kraken does really, really well, we'll see more tier 1 start see it rallying back up again. That's a personal prediction of mine, but again, not financial advice, and of course, do your own research. What's up, DD? Welcome back to stream, my man. Hello, Crypto and Kaspa family. Everyone should be doing some free cash and putting it into Kaspa. I mean, yeah, Kaspa, of course, you can just hold it. People, of course, have their jobs to put money into, but me, I try to make money through what I do, have my money, I put it into crypto where I can, because I think it'll do really, really well this cycle. And also, again, look at other projects to potentially flip profit, so then put it into other products I want to hold as well, like Kaspa. Again, I'll be talking about that, I'm sure, a lot more in the weeks or maybe even days to come. And hopefully we can make some more money very, very soon. Because again, there's a lot of opportunities in this space. Again, that's why I made a Discord server, not just to talk about Kaspa, but also to talk about other opportunities to make money in this space. Right now, there are some members in particular. I'm thinking of Pokesera Theme in particular and Cheeky Kaspa Cat, I think his name is. But those two in particular, they're very, very talkative about memes, and also KLC20 in their respective spaces. So I think they're very good members to look in towards when they talk about memes. So again, shout out to those two and everyone else who are also holding it, because again, all about making money here. Kaspa, of course, is great, but we're talking about making money. That's all about. Yeah, Nat's looking very, very good right now. Memes are going crazy right now. I hope they'll go much, much higher. If some of them list on Kraken as well, go parabolic, I'm sure. When KLC20 is get a good cold wallet like Tangent project. I mean, yeah, a lot of these projects as well also, and I think are now about to be, already are listed on Tangent. So I'm sure the adoption is going to go higher with now there being a safer way to store your memes. So again, huge deal. They're the best memes coin one. I mean, yeah, they'll be one of the biggest ones. I'm definitely sure of that. Huge run. And yeah, coming back again to the donation from Erika. Thank you very much again for the donation. Shout out to you. And again, as Rational Rage says here, should all these streams are going to be doing these daily for 109 days in a row, not miss a single day. Leave a like. Spread the word, share with your friends and family, and subscribe for more if you're new. And check out my Discord server again on the screen right now in the chat multiple times, and you can learn more about the space and have a good place to be in the community. Listing pump coins, just look at XRP, got listed on Robinhood and it pumped 100%, listing pump coin period. Also the listing comes one after another, and they're all coming for Kaspa guaranteed. XRP's pump is definitely correlated to Robinhood listing, I agree, but it's mainly a cause of Gary Gensler's alleged resignation letter. So yeah, I do think Robinhood did cause this, but it was mainly Gary Gensler basically saying, I'm about to leave, sort of thing. But yes, I do agree with more listens coming, tier ones coming to Kaspa. Kaspa is inevitable, dare I say, and they will come to Kaspa, look what Kaspa's building, and they'll go much, much higher. Popcat on Sol just hit $2 billion market cap, so I think Nacho and Kaspa could do the same thing. And you know what? I'd like to agree, because right now the meme meta has mainly been about dogs and other, even frogs just happened recently, and you've got metas coming around. Elon Musk meta happened recently. You had the AI meta, you had the animal ticker meta. I think there's going to be a surge with cat meta soon enough. So the likes of Popcat, you've got the likes of Mini, and you've got the likes of Michi, you've got other ones as well. You've got Mew and Mog, I think. You've got Omnom. People talk about that in my server again. I think Nacho and Caspi being the cat metas as well, they could do very, very well. And I think Nacho in itself is going to be the biggest meme for Kaspa because of, again, it being shy. Cat is the, one right underneath it. If everyone in the community agrees, respectively, that we think Nacho's going to be the first one to reach $1 billion market cap, and I agree. Anthony Semester, you deserve so many more viewers and likes. You are a brilliant hub for Kaspa information, and you've made me a lot of money. I watch everyone on YouTube, and you are far the best without a doubt. Thank you. Thank you very much, Anthony. That means so much. You don't even know. I had a message actually from Cash Ching, shout out to my manager in the stream right now, who gave me earlier today another similar message just about how, again, being a hub for information, it's stuff that people struggle to do, and I can't thank everyone enough for being here every single day. Whether you're just tuning in, listening in the background, or actually interacting, it means a lot to me, and I'm sure we're all going to be very rich in this cycle. So again, not just me, shout out to every one of you here as well. And we're hoping to make a lot more in the cycle. So yes, let's just send it, More money incoming, all going to be generationally wealthy, and to retire our entire bloodlines. Kaspa, the cycle will do well. I agree with that much as well. I think it will do. Funny how everyone said Kaspa is nothing without Tier 1 listing, which is true, but then we finally get a Tier 1 listing announcement, it's like it's going to dump, bro. I mean, yeah, people are going to FUD Kaspa always. It's just going to happen. It's like inevitable. And the more Kaspa goes up higher and higher in price, the more adoption it gets, more people will FUD the project. It will do. People will say, the next Bitcoin. Oh yeah, that's ridiculous, mate. Sure, believe what you will, but I think Kaspa is going to be the next Bitcoin. Where it's going to go much, much higher. Don't take out profits at exact numbers like $1. That's a new strategy. I mean, again, but at the end of the day, I'm not telling you to take profits out of $1. It's just me personally, right? I've got my take profit zones. I've mentioned them. I will disclose to the community when I take profits on Kaspa, because I don't want to, I don't hold nearly enough to, dump on your head, so to speak. I'm not a whale by any means. I mean, obviously that's trust me, bro. I'm not going to share how much I hold, but I can promise you I do not hold nearly enough to dump the market. But that is my current strategy. Of course, it is slightly new, but I agree. Selling at the exact price targets, that's when everyone else is going to sell. Everyone else is going to sell at $1, at $2. I agree. So it probably would be wiser to sell at maybe 95 cents. But I'm not, again, I think Kaspa is going to go to $1, then probably correct, because again, being $1 is a big distance, and they'll go above that. So again, I'll sell around there. If I change my zones, I'll update people, of course. And either way, I'm holding Kaspa for such long term that I'll take my profits here and there, but ultimately I'm still going to be up in this cycle, and cycle to follow as well. Kappa Frog, don't forget us, Jay, when you start getting thousands of viewers. Hey, you guys are the early ones, especially the ones who interact every single day. I'll keep a mental note of all you guys, people who are my mods in my server, and people who've been here for a very long time but interacting all the time. I won't forget you, of course. You'll be the OGs. I might even make a separate section in my Discord at one point in the future, just called the OGs. Where you're basically mods, but you've been there since day, just very, very early, and you get the respect you deserve of being, key members of Kaspa when everyone starts flooding into the space. When Kaspa goes to, $4 or $5 and not higher from there. When it gets to $100, like, you guys will be the ones who have been here from the beginning, who know more about Kaspa than everybody else, and you believe and have conviction in the project. I'm taking about the $1. I mean, that's exactly what Bizzle is stating here. Again, it is correct. That's why I say it's a noob strategy, and I get where you're coming from, because again, everyone is going to take profit at $1 as well. So I get what you mean. But that's just personally what I'm doing. Again, if I update that, I'll let people know. But there will be definitely a strong level of resistance at $1. That being, that $1 is just $1. It's a big level of resistance, but that will be definitely a level of resistance. But that's what I'm going to do, because I think $1 again, the bare minimum capital will go. I think it's going to reach $2 at least, if not much, much higher. These are the most wishy-washy microwave profits wanted people I've ever seen when Lambo. I mean, yeah, Kaspa is very bipolar, but I'm sure it'll go much, much higher. Price targets are for the normies. I mean, yeah, I talk about price targets. People want to understand where Kaspa's going to go, and it's nice. It's nice having I agree. I do agree. But again, just as the quote-unquote educator, not financial advice, again, I'm going to give my potential price targets. Again, do your own research, but potential price targets, because people want to understand where I think it's going to go. Of course, do your own research and make your own decisions. But this is just my personal belief. I don't again, I'm holding it such long term. Again, when it reaches $1,000 in the future at some point, I think it will do. That's how long I'm holding it for. If not longer than that, I'll hold it for the rest of my life, so to speak. So I just talk about price targets so people have an understanding of where things go in this cycle. But people who really believe in Kaspa and don't want to just make a profit from something that could do well, they'll be holding it for multiple cycles to come. Anyone take profit at $1 is guaranteed to get wrecked if they aren't going to learn sheepish behavior. I mean, again, you're correct. But if you think $1 is the top, then yes. But I don't think $1 is the top. So, it hit $1, come back down, and it'll probably go up to $1, which is here. Do this whole up and down thing. It'll reach $1, it'll come down, probably struggle hard to break out of that, and then let's just say you get, Coinbase or something, then it'll burst through that, and I'll take profits then. Either way, I'm going to take profits then, because it's going to go higher anyways. But either way, I'm not too fussed. For how long I'm holding Kaspa long term, I'm not too fussed. And I will, again, let people know where I'm going to take profits, and again, for how much I hold. I mean, I don't think I'm as much as, again, people have been very, very kind and given me a lot of kind words in the belief of the content I provide for people, which is, again, I'm very happy about that. I don't think at this point my opinion holds enough weight, which I'm glad about, holds enough weight to affect the price of Kaspa. Now, if someone like Crypto Galaxy, if he says Kaspa's crap, it'll collapse. Because he's a much bigger. I mean, again, don't want to suck his dick too much, but he's a much bigger content creator. It just happens. Me, I'm not big enough, and I'm happy about that. When I get bigger, I'll be even more happy. But either way, I won't. If I get bigger, I'll have to be a bit more reserved in what I predict and where I'm going to take profits, and how I disclose that. I might have to disclose it with a smaller group of people, maybe devoted members, because again, I don't want to manipulate the price too much. But even then, I'll take my profits right now because it's worth, again, people understanding. I don't want to jump on your heads again. I don't hold enough. I don't hold nearly enough to dump the price of Kaspa. That'll be. I'm not Mexi, but that's my personal belief. Once Trump gets in parabolic cycle, hold your Kaspa. I mean, yeah, also seen a lot of stuff about Trump also being very bullish on the energy sector, which is even bigger for KI and Kaspa as well. So Trump is going to hopefully revolutionize crypto and Kaspa as well. Chaos Divinities will gain popularity, especially with Kaspa performance, and people will know about them and they'll be able to swap them in the tangent. We're still early. I completely agree, Didi. Again, Chaos Divinities is going to get more and more adoption with Kaspa surging up higher and higher. Tangent will be here, and these tokens are only going to go up higher from here. There's no doubt about it. What do you think about KDAO, and do you have some? I don't hold any KDAO yet. That is one that I'll probably get into in the future. I think the premise behind KDAO is very cool. Again, launched by Kaspa ambassadors and other people in the community as a way to, the profits made from KDAO, the money from KDAO, it'll give the community, the people who hold the token will then have the ability to vote on what this should be happening in the ecosystem, in the project, whether it be from listings to ecosystem updates to developments, whatever it may be. So I think the KDAO is a very, very cool idea. and hopefully it'll do much, much better in the future as well. When Casper goes up higher and higher and the project goes higher as well, people will learn about KDAO. Keke is the frog of Casper. Keke Keke is the frog of Casper. I mean, potentially, yeah. I haven't. Where's Keke? People are also talking about, you know, there's obviously the Keke. Oh yeah, Keke here. I mean, just short of 1 million on market cap, 25,000 trading volume. Or people also talk about the Pepe, which is at 1.6 million. Again, not got much volume at all. Will Pepe do well? I'm not too sure. I think Keke right now probably has much more adoption with it, definitely. So potentially Keke is the frog of Casper and could do very, very well. We'll have to see there. Again, the big, I think most of these tokens that aren't, you know, rugs or anything like that, again, do your own research, be very, very careful. Most of these tokens will end up doing very, very well when Casper goes up in value. We'll have to wait and see. I'm apprentice and invested since March a lot of Casper. After reading the book of Casper, I think it's the best crypto. Finally got Dolphin in September. I hold some towels and render. Big up to you, my man. I think you're going to do very, very well this cycle. Being a Dolphin as well, you are definitely looking very, very comfy. Tau, I do hold a little bit of Tau. And render as well, two very, very big AI projects. I think I'm going to do, again, AI is going to be big this cycle, I'm sure, and cycles to follow as well. One that I don't hold yet, I'll be getting on Mexi very, very soon. If not, in the next week or so. It's the one called Desync. This is a free gem of mine, right? It's a gem I've talked about a few times, but it's one of my free gems that I think is going to do very, very well this cycle. You know, the market cap's not that big yet. You know, it's not got many exchanges, but I have strong belief it's going to be a very, very big project. They recently partnered with Chainlink as well, which is huge, huge news. You know, I think it's gonna be a big win in this cycle, and cycle to follow as well. AI being such a big thing, so Desync's one that I also think, again, not financial advice, but look into. I don't hold any yet, but I'll be getting to it soon enough. So again, it's not me pumping my bags right now. I know that's a trust me bro again, but I do trust me because I'm telling you, I don't hold any yet. I'll let you know when I hold some. I do hold a bit of Tau, and I think Render's going to be a good one as well. I need to get into Render very, very soon as well. You know, I still got much of time's running out, and I'm conscious of that. I'm trying to build my capital as much as possible through memes, everything else, and my job, stuff like that, and to try and invest more into crypto. What I can to hopefully make this generational wealth in this cycle, and if not, then cycle to follow that as well. We're very early in crypto, 5%. Can you share which category Casper holder you are since you're not a whale? Yes, I will. But this is the only time. Everyone else who wants to know, you have to join my Discord server, and I'll let you know in there. I'm a fish. Won't tell you how much, but I'm a fish. But I don't have a lot. That's the first and only time I'm going to tell you in streams. Of course, if I have more, which I'm building on my allocation of Casper constantly, so that could change. And people who are in my server, who are close devoted members, I'll be letting you know. Well, if you ask me, I'll let you know. But I don't disclose it very much because I don't want people to know, obviously, how much money I have. I think that's a very personal thing. I'll just disclose, I'll disclose my portfolio allocation. So obviously, I have 70% of my portfolio in Casper. So again, I don't hold a lot, but I will be obviously building that up with everything coming in very, very soon. Where are we heading this week? Good question, Chris. I think we'll be seeing the price go up following Kraken next few days, potentially up to these level of resistances right here. Following that, we'll probably see a sell-off event, and then we'll hopefully see the price reverse and make a new awesome high by the end of the month, and hopefully going on from there as well. I'm going to help it by go all in. I know you're supposed to diversify, but it was a good move. I mean, yeah, diversification I always think is better to do, even though Casper's a gem in my opinion. I think it's better to diversify, but again, if you want to go all in, Casper as a project probably the best one to go all in. Again, my personal belief, not financial advice. I think DCA is also a much stronger bet than just going all in at one point. But I think it'll go up higher. I think, again, Casper one should be holding long term. If you want to hold it short term, that's fine, but I think Casper one that's, again, good as a long term hold. Besides Casper and XRP, what other projects are you invested into or would recommend? I don't recommend anything, not financial advice. Ones that I do hold XRP, hold Casper, I hold some Vulcan Forge, I hold some Sui, which I'm very happy about because obviously Sui, when I got in around here, is up quite a bit since then. I hold some C, which I think C is, again, like Sui, going to be a very, very big project. I think C is a very good one as well. I'm not advising you to get into these. This is one that I hold. So I hold some C, which I'm up on C, hold some Sui, hold some XRP, hold some Casper. Of course, Casper the biggest one. I hold some POR, I hold some Vulcan Force, getting into some more gaming ones in this cycle, definitely. I hold some other real world utility tokens like the HBAR and that sort of stuff like that. And obviously I've got my meme token holdings as well, which I mean they're just Solana memes. So I don't hold any of the big Turbo Pepe that stuff. I probably should do, but I don't. I'm just looking at Solana memes, just flipping the profits, stuff like that. And I'll be getting some more very, very soon again. The likes of Desync, I'll be getting to that. Where's Desync? Desync, I'll be getting to that again very, very shortly as well. And some more, I'm sure, in this cycle. But I don't need to diversify too much because I already have conviction in the ones that I hold. And at this point in the cycle, there are some maybe 2 or 3 that I think are good to me to get into now. Because again, I already have a few tokens. The one I can get into now is potentially also have good potential. But at this point where I'm at right now, the cycle where it's at right now, I could arguably just better off just building up the holdings, the portfolio of ones I already hold. Because I think that the ones I hold are already quite strong picks. But I'll probably disclose that more publicly. Or I think no, I'll disclose that again in my Discord server to people in the community in due time. When the cycle probably takes a little bit more. I think Render isn't bad. Yeah, I think Render's a decent one for AI as well. The big ones I know about AI is the likes of Render, Tau, and I think Desync's a good one as well. You got ones like FET, you got ones I think like Hash AI, I think is a decent one as well. I think AI in itself is just quite a good space. As you find the good AI ones, again, I think you're decent. Dolphin, DD the Dolphin, big up to you, my man. A microcap version of Render is Octospace. Yeah, I've heard about Octospace as well. I think Archie talks about that. Crypto Archie talks about Octospace. I think it's not a bad one either, but I don't hold Octospace. I haven't looked into it, but I don't hold it just yet. I sold my car and my bikes to buy Casper. Damn, that's conviction there. I believe it. Love that. Check Google's on Phantom Chain. It's a meme. I'll have a look into that because I am now past the hour mark, so I'll be wrapping up very, very shortly. So I'll look into that off stream and. Hopefully, I'll have give you an opinion on it tomorrow if you tune in tomorrow, Matthew B. That is big brain move. I'd tell my wife if I had one. Love it. I'm a fish as well. Big up to you, Taylor. Thanks. Please try and be a dolphin. You are a great guy. Thank you very much. I mean, I aim to be, a massive holder, of course. I don't hold nearly enough. And I want to be holding. Again, that's why I DCA constantly into it. I want to keep building on my allocation. I'm sure I'll be a dolphin soon enough. And hopefully got more and more from them. I mean, all of us here who are early, think about the Casper again, is a small percentile of the community actually hold it. If we're here now and moving Casper now, think about in the 2 or 3 cycles to follow when Casper gets more and more adoption and KI gets more involved, and Dagnite's here, we'll probably all be sharks, if not even whales by then. We are very early with Casper, so we are very fortunate. So I aim to be here with all of you to be this top percentile of Casper holders who, I mean, I don't say we need to, I don't want to be the people to manipulate the price, but we just got in early and therefore we get to bear the fruits of our conviction, Fims swimming with the whales, it. Fish here too, big up to all of us here, honestly. I don't really invest in microcaps because they're very high probability they will die, but I think Octospace will perform good. I don't hold. I mean, yeah, again, microcaps are very, very risky. When the bull cycle when we're in the heat of the bull cycle, I'll probably then start disclosing, because I know other people, there are ways to make money in this space, of course, not just Casper. You have some other microcaps that have a chance to make some quick flip gains, stuff like that. Of course, you've got memes like that for that, but I'll probably be disclosing, because I made money in the last cycle with the likes of Vulcan Force, for example. I made a 2x in that during the peak of the bull cycle. Actually, bull cycle just finished with Vulcan Force. So it happened this whole correction down here, and I made, a 2x in this little pump here. I held it for like a week, and then sold it overnight, and I literally fortunately timed the top. But again, there are ways to make money in this. This was a micro cap at the time, so again, this is more ways to make money in this space. So I'll be talking about pulling strategies for that during the bull cycle as well. So again, check the Discord server, and hopefully we'll hear more about that in the future. But right now, we could just keep filling up our bags what we hold. Fish could be 99k. I like how broad it is. Privacy is key. Again, I'm not going to disclose how much I hold in particular, but yeah, I'll disclose that I'm a fish, and I'll be continuing to try and build my allocation if I can. But yeah, I think what you hold again. Ultimately, money is a very, very. I mean, I would never used to be like this, but I now realize that money is a very private thing. Because people can obviously expect a lot from you if you hold a lot, if you have a lot of money. So I try to keep stuff I hold very, very quiet. I'll talk about projects I hold, but I'll talk about my portfolio allocation, but I'll be very, very vague. But yes, I'm a fish. It could be not 9k, it could be only 10k. I'm not going to disclose that. But either way, yeah, privacy is key, and just be very careful when you tell anyone about money. All people need to know at the most is that you have it. That's what I aim to be. With my mates, I'm like, people will know that I'm that guy that has the money if need be, but I don't need to tell how much money I have. But yeah, I definitely won't be able to manipulate the price. Whales manipulate the price, I swim along. Yeah, again, that's basically me as well. The whales manipulate the price, I DCA into it. I just swim along. I don't actually, I can't affect the price if I wanted to. Not that I want to anyways. Kango is the way Kango. Yeah, the Kango being the kangaroo. Kango's doing decent from what I see. Oh wait, Kango. That's jump. What's Kango? Oh, Kango. Oh my gosh, that's a brain fart. I apologize. Yeah, Kango is doing incredible right now. Yes. Currently a $20 million market cap, 4.3 million 24-hour trading volume is doing insane. Absolutely insane. Thanks for taking the time to ask that. Where can I follow you, sir? Thank you very much for asking, Chris. So, yes, you can follow me on my Twitter account here, which is, that's not my, that's in my Twitter account. Yeah, my Twitter account here, which is at Quick Crypto, with the Quick being 1 and the O for crypto being a 0. You can also follow me, also subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed already, just subscribe to my channel right here. And again, you can check my free Discord server and you can learn much more about, again, a community of people who are all just trying to help make money in this space. You know, got very devoted members in the community, people who talk, people who don't talk. Again, I've got stuff in there where you can learn more, whether it be Casper related or just other projects, meme, AI, real world assets, DeFi, also stuff regarding real world developments, economic data, that sort of stuff. I'm trying to provide as much as I can to give quite a broad sense so you can understand as much about the market as possible. And this sort of stuff, again, information here will be in the server. So you can learn more about the projects and other stuff that's very important to note. Casper, I'm trying to get out of too many questions. You guys are insane. Casper could do very well long term. You could send $40 million in under a second and the fees are like $0. Yeah, again, completely agree. I'm only afraid some people are finishing Casper mining because high hash rate, the price isn't that high. I mean, yeah, from what I've heard from people who do, in my community who do mine Casper, again, they're not making profit right now, but apparently, according to, again, I think it's Cash Ching, shout out to you if you're here, my man. He said apparently if Casper's price surpasses around 15, so around this region here, if it surpasses that, miners will actually be profitable again. So it's not that bad. But yeah, I mean, Casper, again, for a long-term hold, I agree. It's very, very cheap. So it's a very, very good project. And that's why I think Casper's going to be an integral part of the financial system in the future. Spectral and DEAI are good. I also heard about those two as well. Yeah, I do agree with you. Adibai. Apologies if I butchered that. But yeah, I do agree that those two are also decent AI projects. I don't hold them right now. I might look to the future. But right now, again, I do agree. I've heard a lot about them and I think they're decent picks. Again, the ones that I do hold, Tau, I think Tau's going to be an easy winner in this cycle. I think these are going to be a big one as well. And Bender also has a good chance as well. Kango bought me to 200k, Casper. Big up to you, Jason. Loving that. I think I'm done buying at 15 cents. That was my average. I mean, big up to you again. I personally will be continuously buying Casper all the way up to $1. Keep DCing into it. You know, Kraken's the start. When Binance comes to, Kraken's the start. You still got Binance coming. There's still more ways you can get more Casper. So I'll be keep on DCing into the project and take my profit out and DCA back into it again. I'm holding Casper long term. I'm a dolphin and missed to be half a shot. I mean, yeah, I wish I could be a bigger holder, but I got into Casper very, very early at 5 cents and I kind of just left it. And of course, it started really, really well. And then I started making content on Casper. I've known about Casper for a while to make content on it probably about a few months back. I can't think of how long ago it was now, but I started doing this channel. Maybe you think about May, maybe give or take. I think, and then I started doing streaming when Casper reached its all-time high, which of course, you know, it's been a rough 3 months for me, but for all of us even. But high highs are incoming, I'm sure. Where do you guys all come from? I'm from Germany. I'm from the UK, my man. We've got other people in my server and the community who are from all parts of the world. You know, the US, from Middle East regions as well, from Australia, from Germany, from even France as well. I have people from Turkey, all over the place. Casper is global. I'm still DCing. Big up to you, my man. Casper is going boom, no doubt about it. Casper down 20% over the past 250 days. When will it hold above 20 cents? I'm a shark with 3 cent average, like watching paint dry over the past year. Yeah, it's frustrating, Paul, I agree. I think we'll see Casper make I want to believe Casper make a new all-time high by the end of November. And hopefully then that could be, you know, with a month left to the end of the year, we could see if Kraken listing does really, really well and the volume for Casper stays very, very high, that could be the signal needed for Binance and OKX to list Casper. Again, we've got this post here. Binance, of course, including the allocation of Casper, allegedly Binance's wallet being this one here, holding more and more Casper, which is good, but also had this post here from OKX, which that may be a hint that is Casper, because that's what Kraken did as well before they listed it. We'll have to wait and see. But I'm sure, again, these projects know of Casper. They are ready for Casper. They want to see the volume. And this, again, is a big sign that, you know, over 1 million views, the most they've ever had, is a big sign for them. for these tier ones to be holding Casper, to be looking to Casper at least. Traders and miners depend on each other, so I expect the community will come up projects, programs, and will support both, which they're already doing. I completely agree. Yes, it's community for Casper is one big family. They both support each other. They help each other out. So again, it's good to see all around. Alyssa, welcome back to the stream. At this point, I'm just buying a little bit more Casper and buying more Casper tokens, and I'll not be buying any more cryptos until as of January 2025. Again, not a bad strategy. I don't think it's a bad strategy. Again, just keep DCing into it while you can, and once the new year starts, just hold your profits and then just take profits here and there. I always recommend, again, not advising, recommend that people take profits. Because if you're holding, just holding, cool. But if you end up getting caught, God forbid, touched by a flash crash and the project dumps, you've lost out. Taking profits, you may not maximize your profits by taking profits, but you're always making something, right? So I always recommend taking profits. That's what I do. It's the safest way to invest in such a risky asset market. Can I go 75x in Binance before Casper listing or Kraken? Maybe, Eric. Who knows? Maybe. KI is partnering with or getting support from, or interest from other like mining vendors like Ice River, institutions like Dare, exchanges like Kraken. I mean, yeah, KI again is going to revolutionize Casper. There's no doubt about it. It's going to send Casper much, much higher. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with Casper. And again, we're going to see, they again confirmed here from the KI, a lot of their projects have been building since 2015, if not longer, and they're just waiting for smart contracts to be implemented before they can actually list them and start getting the projects going. So again, summer 2025, massive stuff for KI and stuff coming here. Crypto has been a lifeline. Kas, Tau, Falex, Emoji FI. Bro, we are so early. Thank you very much again for the kind words, Jason. And yeah, a lot of these projects are looking very, very bullish in the future to come. Jeff Sir, French Dolphin here. Big up to you too, my man. All of us here looking very, very comfy. Even if you are, whether you be a whale, a dolphin, a shark, whatever it may be, even if you are a crab, the fact of the matter being is you're in this space. You're in Casper before any tier ones. Kraken's 2 days away. You're in before any tier ones. Before smart contract, before 10 PBS, you're still really, really early. You are less than 1% of the population of the world that actually hold Casper. So even if you don't knock how much you hold. Of course, if you don't hold Casper, that's fine. I'm not telling you to buy Casper. It's what I personally believe and what people in the space believe as well. But no matter how much you hold, from being a humpback all the way down to a crab, the fact that you're here early enough is a very, very big deal. You've done your research, hopefully, looked into Casper. You're not just following candles and you think, yes, this project is really, really good. I want to hold for the long term. So yes, being a fish, being a dolphin, being a shark, no matter what, just have conviction, do your own research, don't be emotional, be logical, and enjoy the ride up, is what I want to say, because I believe Casper's going to go much, much higher. So enjoy the ride up, and hopefully you join the Discord server, you stick around the channel for years and years to come, and we all can have a party. We all buy our own Casper islands, our Casper funded islands, and just have a party there, knowing that we were part of the small percentile of people that actually got into Casper really, really early and had conviction enough to hold it when everything was dumping. Through this last 3 months has been tough. And I'm not saying we're out of the woods just yet, but I think we will be soon enough. I want to say we'll reach at least here by the end of the year. I'll have to wait and see. Takeover is not always the best choice, but you should at least take initial investment. Yeah. I also agree with Jess, sir. Takeover may not always be the best thing. I do recommend doing it, because again, it's just a way to at least take some profit. But you should definitely, again, not financial advice, but I definitely think at the very least take out your initial investment. So let's say you put only $100 into Casper at 10 cents. It goes 20 cents. You've now made 2x. So you now turn $100 to $200. Take about $100. So now you have literally invested therefore nothing into Casper, and you're just playing the profits, and it's going to go up higher and higher. Not a bad strategy either. Again, the whole point of what I'm doing is not to tell you how to invest. It's to help you develop your own trading strategies. There are multiple ways to do it. I'll also be talking about in due time of ways you shouldn't be doing it, which is just, again, seeing candles and buying into it. Like when SWE was going on this parabolic run here, people bought SWE at the top here. Obviously, SWE's going much higher now, so of course you're good, but people will be buying SWE right now. I think SWE's going to go higher, or SWE's going to go higher. But, this is a chasing candle strategy. This is one of the riskier ways to actually make money. In fact, you've not got a high success rate. You're better off trying to get in before the pumps. So research the project beforehand, and then get into it. But again, that's my own personal belief. Research and trade at your own discretion. Leader, good evening and good appetite. Thank you for your time and your work. Thank you everyone for the kind words again. We're all here learning more and more. It's not just me. We're all here doing better and better for it. I tell you, buy Casper and dabble KS20. 400 turn into 30k, but you need conviction. I mean, yeah, everything about the space is just having conviction. Don't be emotional, be logical, and believe in what you hold. So you're research into it, you'll believe in what you hold. With memes, find one that has a cult and a strong community with utility, from that has really good technology and also a good community behind it. Casper is one of the best ones in the space. C, is one that's got a very strong community behind it as well. That has a very, very strong community, and I think it's going to do really, really well, potentially even flipping into the ROI, flipping the likes of Sui, which is quite similar to Sui. Tau, again, massive AI, again. But yes, as Jason said, make sure you do your own research. And with that being said, thank you everyone once more for joining the stream. Almost an hour and a half. Very, very big stream all in all. We've got 50 likes. That's massive. I'm consistently now making 50 likes a stream, which is fantastic to hear. We've got 100 people right now watching, which is very, very cool as well. I'm making that more often. So again, we can see Kaspa and my channel and everyone here will growing the community more and more, so great to see. So again, if you enjoy these streams, leave a like, share with your friends, subscribe for more. Want to know more crypto and other market sentiments, Kaspa, you name it. Check out my Discord server in the chat description, and also on my YouTube homepage. And with that being said, I'll be back same time tomorrow. So have a good day, evening, night, and I'll catch you all.